Hello everyone, my name is Will Orenshaw and this is my video project for English 101, How Technology Impacts Society. The impact that technology has had in our society in the last 20 or so years has been massive and has affected nearly every facet of our life and society as a whole. The main areas that I'll be focusing on in this essay are education and healthcare. In the article, The Impact of Technology on Healthcare, published by the American Institute of Medical Sciences and Education, author Bianca Benova summarized the different areas of healthcare that have benefited the most from the increased pace of technology. Her points include digitization of healthcare records, cloud computing, and easier access to data. She was quoted as saying, "Cloud computing technology allows for masses of information to be stored at a low cost without the limitations or expense of additional hardwares or servers." So it's my personal belief that lower equipment costs will drive overall healthcare costs down across the board. I mean, you pay less for something, then you have to charge less for its use, right? The other bonus of cloud computing is the ease in which it is accessed. By definition, cloud means that a server full of, say, patient information can be accessed, studied, and edited, reviewed by multiple people that have access to that particular server. So, for example, a general physician might take notes of a patient's symptoms, prescribe treatments or medicine, and then refer that patient to a specialist. The specialist would then have access to the general practitioner's notes, treatment plan, and prescription details to avoid potential medication overlap or conflicting treatments. And all this could happen instantly with little to no fuss, as opposed to sending a patient's details through the mail or a fax machine, or horse and carriage, or whatever they used to use. And the rapid pace of technology on education has certainly made educators' lives and the lives of our children a little more complicated. I remember back when I was in high school, I had about a 50-50 split of teachers who tried using those fancy new smart whiteboards that had like the touchscreen thing. And a few classes each year were then slowed to a halt when like the teacher pressed something wrong on the thing, or the board itself just decided to freak out for no apparent reason. But anyway, Zoe Bernard wrote an article for Business Insider that with technology making it easier than ever before to query Google or effortlessly calculate a math problem, educators are determining the types of knowledge students need in order to thrive in a technology-saturated workplace. Just like my still having a basic grasp on why the Treaty of Versailles set up the framework for World War II, despite my history teacher not having their fancy PowerPoint queued up on the smartboard, technology itself cannot replace good teachers. It can only change how our students learn and how our teachers learn to teach. It is stated further on in the article that technology is important, but it's really just a means to an end. The real magic is in giving great educators freedom and license in how school works. More and more educational technology is becoming available that makes it easier to see which students respond to which teaching types. If one student learns best from a lecture-type educator, they can be given if one student learns best from a lecture-type educator, they can be given a video of a TED Talk or a college professor's lecture on the topic, while a more visual-oriented student can view the same topic in an animation or through a PowerPoint. I mean, both students are learning the same ideas in the same topic, but in mediums that are tailored to their specific learning styles. So technology is here to stay, that much is certain. It's made our lives easier and better in numerous ways. While there are issues that must be addressed and studied, which I believe will mostly focus on the psychological aspects of the use of our technology, the benefits far outweigh the negative. I mean, when it comes down to it, I would much prefer going to the hospital, getting the exact problem located with an MRI, and getting it treated accordingly, than I would prefer going into a dimly lit farmhouse and having a dude in a powdered wig stick me full of leeches. So, that's my opinion.